All right, now, you know this whole beef that's going on, this rap beef that's going on between Drake, Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole. It's crazy, man. And now, DaBaby, before I get to that, I want to talk about DaBaby, okay? Now, DaBaby came out recently saying that because of this rap battle that's going on, everyone's going to want to be jumping in on this, right?
Right.
You know, all these rappers said, let me get in on this love, right? So DaBaby said recently on a podcast that he did with Shaq that a certain rapper out there that would remain nameless, okay? He won't name their name, but he says they're well known. They actually hit DaBaby up and they asked him, do you want to jump in on a rap beef? But not a real rap beef, a fake rap beef. And we all know DaBaby. DaBaby don't play that, right? He's for real. He'll get at you. And he said to them, listen, respectfully, I'm not going to get in on that, right? Because I know me. And basically, he was saying, don't start nothing, won't be nothing.
So this rapper in question was not a part of the Drake and not that beef, meaning to create their own.
He's watching that. He's watching what's going on.
So someone said, hey, let's let's manufacture a beef. Okay.
Yes, let's make up, and listen, it is entertainment,
right?
So he said, yeah, let's just make up this fake rap beef so we could get some numbers, right? Sell some music. And DaBaby's like, nah, I'm not having it. So when I think about this and what everything like the real rap beefs, when we was coming up, like that was like real rap beef, right? Tupac, Biggie, Nas, Jay, all that good stuff. Now I feel it's not about that anymore. So what's your thoughts on, because this is entertainment, right? Yep. What's your thoughts on rappers getting into fake beef just in terms of selling records?
So I think I have a different opinion on this, right? I've heard folks say, listen, that hip hop, rap, in particular rap, because hip hop is a culture, but rap music is a contact sport.
Yeah.
Heard that. And I understand the origins of rap, right? I was there, right? Despite my youthful appearance.
Can't even see your appearance when you're wearing them shades, but okay. Continue.
I was there, grew up with this music.
Yeah.
And it was all about DJ battles, rap battles, like it's prevalent, right? So it's in the culture. But I think as a art form, that it had to evolve or it would have died. I don't have any issue with a fake beef, right? I don't have any issue with ghostwriters. I don't have any issue if said rapper talks about his time in the drug trade, but yet he went to prep school and came from a home with 2 parents and never saw the inside of a jail. Like, yo, dog, are you serious? Who cares? Until we start holding, I don't know, Arnold Schwarzenegger for killing people as the Terminator, why are we doing this for rappers? So I don't have a problem with it. What I care about, over all of that, is some damn good music. Make good music. I don't need to know what your inspiration for the music is, what it is, what it isn't. I don't care. Whether it was real beef between Nas and Jay or not, I'm hearing that it was. Whether going back to the 80s and it was MC Shan and KRS-One, we turned out that wasn't any real beef. Was it any less dope? Were the verses and the songs any less good? No, I don't care. We already have seen what happens when it's real beef. We saw Tupac and Big, right? Do we really need for it to be for real, right? We've already seen what the outcome of that is. I just want good music, good lyrics, things that make me rewind it, things that make me go, woo, woo, damn. Like, that's the reaction I want. I don't care about all the other stuff. Now, I know that is not with the prevailing thought that folks want to believe, right? People want to believe there's a Santa Claus and all of that. Please, hopefully no young kids heard that. Right?
Ruin all these little kids' dreams. Thanks, Kay. Sorry, parents. Kay's a bad man.
Right. That part doesn't bother me, Jay. It clearly looks like it may bother you, but I don't care about that.
I'm not gonna really, because not many things don't bother me, right? I'm calm and cool, right?
That's a damn look.
Yeah. Well, he might be right on that one, but not this. Not when it comes to this. But I do see the fans of hip hop and rap not wanting to know that this rap beef is fake. It's almost like when I was watching as a young kid wrestling with my pops, I thought it was real. And a part of the allure of watching something, whether it's entertainment or whatever, especially in sports, you want to believe that it's real. So entertainment, rapping is kind of like, it's kind of a sport. So if people are thinking that, oh, these rappers are now going to start fake beefs, like, why do they really want to hear it? To your point, when we're talking about Nas and Jay-Z, and Nas just ethered Jay, like, that was real. Like, we knew it was real, right? And it was great to listen to that, because like, oh man, he said that. He was talking about Jay, and he was talking about being with his baby mama. Like, it was cool because it was real. We believed it. It wasn't watching wrestling. Once you find out it's wrestling, it's like, I don't even want to listen to it anymore. So if it's gonna be beef, like, now it's like, do people really want to listen to it? Now everyone's jumping into this fake beef. Kanye's jumping into it now. It's like, people like, what is he really saying? Like, I don't know. To me, it's just, I'm a real guy, as you know. I keep it real. And if I'm listening to something fake and I find out it's fake, it just takes away from it for me.
Yeah, I don't have an issue with it being fake. So to your point, pro wrestling does well, made a whole lot of millionaires.
Yeah, you're the money guy. Yeah,
right? I don't think there's people at this point walking the earth that don't know that pro wrestling isn't scripted. Listen, I know I said
it is.
I know.
Oh man, he done messed up Christmas, and now he done messed up wrestling for more.
So let me correct that, because I don't want a bunch of pro wrestling fans coming after me. It is not fake, because they will correct you. Pro wrestling says it's not
Rock,
fake.
speak to this man. Speak to this man.
It's not fake, right? Like, okay. It's not fake.
I mean, it's a real body slam.
It's scripted, right? It's scripted. So that is what this fake rap beefs. It's scripted.
Okay.
Which I don't have an issue with, as long as it's done well, right? Like, if it's done well.
But just make it known. But they should make it known to the viewers that this is just. No. Why? Wrestling, well.
It doesn't have to come with a subtext, with a warning label or anything. Man, just go in there and do music. Like, why are we holding rappers to this different set of terms or what have you, the things that we're not doing with other people? Just make, like I said, man, just make good music. Now, if it turns out that the beef is real, I'm there for it. I'm there for it. Front row, right? But if it's not, and it ain't good, it doesn't matter anyway. Because maybe I want to hear someone come out at so-and-so, whoever that rapper is, and clown him. Write those lyrics. Because that's funny, that's good, that's entertainment. Right?
Until
that's
it leads to death. Well, although I believe that these new rappers today, I think they see what happened with Big and Pac, and I think they know now that it's entertainment. I don't believe that they really knew it back then. Well, back then, it was about real beef. Yeah, and I think, kind of like when people see a car crash, I think people really liked that beef back then. That they knew it was real. Well, it was like, it's being watered down now.
Well, I'll push back slightly on something that you said, and that is, young folks, I think you said young folks, or at least today's rappers, don't want, you were alluding to that they don't want that smoke because of what happened with Big Pac.
You don't think they care about it?
I don't think you could be more wrong.
Okay.
Right. Cats will, for real, like, do them things with them things, right? Anybody caring about that? Just look at all of the stories that have taken place in Memphis, with Nipsey, like whatever, whether it's, there's so much more of a gang culture. There's so many things, right? Chicago, all those things. Sometimes it's more than music.
Yeah.
Right. So I don't think anyone cares about. Trampling over burial grounds and bodies of the dead, or whatever. it ain't gonna happen.
Well, it was interesting that J. Cole just came back and he apologized actually to Kendrick Lamar. He apologized live on stage because he realized, yo, that's not where I want to be. I just think that they are just smarter business-wise than the old school rappers, right? Like in terms of making money. They're like Floyd. Floyd Mayweather was all important about making money and things like that. So he even actually, like I said, he apologized to Kendrick. He's like, he doesn't want that smoke. People want to live, man.
Look,
they want to live.
So folks absolutely roasted my man J. Cole.
I know,
and I'm
right.
for apologizing. And
Well, that's what he felt in his heart.
Right.
He should have done it.
Right.
And there's nothing wrong with
And
that.
I'm gonna go on record, and you all can pin this at the top of your feed. I'm a J. Cole fan, big fan.
Okay.
He is, of all of today's relevant rappers, J. Cole, top of the list for me.
Okay.
I had zero problems with him apologizing, and I'm gonna tell you why. There was nothing wrong. That is like
Stand your ground, man. Stand your ground.
that is like your big, like if he had gotten, meaning Jay, had gotten his ass kicked verbally, lyrically,
Yeah.
and then came out and apologized, that'd have been weak. But he bodied him. Mm-hmm. He literally big brothered him, slapped him around, put him in a headlock, gave him a noogie, and then said, "My bad." Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. Mm-hmm. He was merciful. He was godlike in that act. You know what? My bad. I shouldn't have done that. Meanwhile, you sitting there with a raw steak on your eye from that ass whooping he gave you. Mm-hmm. He don't look soft. He looks merciful. You're looking up to him. J. Cole, are you kidding me? People, and this is why I'm saying people get caught up in it. Oh, he apologized. That's not hip hop. Like, yo, you're missing it. Mm-hmm. He came out, dropped the joint, slapped fire out his ass lyrically.
I don't think he slapped
fire at his ass lyrically, and that 7-minute, and then says, you know what? I'm mad. There would have been no reason to apologize in J. Cole's mind, if he didn't body him. This is where I think people just saw, oh, why did you apologize? That ain't hip hop. But understand, like, look closer. If you know J. Cole, if you're a fan and listen to him, right, you know he's bigger than this. And you're just looking at the surface.
Apparently he's not.
People are just looking at the surface and just saying, oh, he apologized. In my opinion, J. Cole is on it like, I apologize because I killed it. There's nothing left. There's nothing that Kendrick who? Okay, you know what? My bad.
They feel like it wasn't needed because Kendrick didn't really go at him like all of that. He made a simple comment and a simple reference. Jay made a whole song about it.
That's the art form, man.
Well, I mean,
that's the art form. Keep my name out your mouth. That ain't J. Cole's problem. Mm-hmm. That's your problem. If you're gonna say my name, then put something behind it. Because I'm coming out swinging. That's always been the culture. This culture, they drop these subliminals, right? And and that helps. Most of us don't even know who the hell they're even talking about. Yeah, somebody then turn around and make a whole joint behind something, a line that I was nodding my head to, and I didn't even know what it was for.
Right.
Until I hear something or somebody, he was talking about, and I was like, oh, word?
Yeah.
So I'm okay with that. Again,
where's Kendrick now?
Yeah.
Everyone is pushing for Kendrick to come back. Why don't you think he has come back? Do you think that he doesn't feel like, it's worth his time to come back? Or do you think that Drake bodied him so much, and even J. Cole, he hasn't come back and he's keeping quiet?
But that to me is a little bit of Kendrick, right? That to me is maybe a little bit of Kendrick.
When you say a little bit of him in terms of
meaning like
style,
just like 4 albums in 12 years, man.
Okay.
Right? Like he's just not out there like that.
But this is different now. This is a rap battle.
Evidently not to him, right? Like,
do you think he can't?
Nah, he can. Like Kendrick is talented. Brother's talented.
Yeah,
he's
clearly, yeah.
absolutely gifted. I don't think he's better than J. Cole, right? I like J. Cole better than Kendrick. I like Drake better than Kendrick, right? Like it's different styles, different things, right?
Right.
I think the young man is absolutely uber talented, does it, but
maybe in terms of battling, he's not. He can't do that.
Could be.
That's not battle.
That's an art form in and of itself.
Yes.
Right? A lot of battle rappers, Cassidy and others over the years and stuff. They're more of the more recent guys that I don't follow as much. But that didn't always translate well to making songs. But so there's some credibility to what you're saying. Right. But I don't even think it's so much the battle rap for him. He could come back with 16.